Nebula herself, once again, that's right, Karen Gillan, talked about her future with the MCU, and specifically, she wanted to talk about her future working with James Gunn. And well, it looks like she more or less is ready, and maybe even teasing that she's already joined the franchise, but we just don't know as who. Every time I talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm just reminded about how god tier Guardians 3 is, but it gets clumped into MCU bad after Endgame. Doesn't make sense. Probably the best film we've gotten since Endgame. Anyways, let's talk about Nebula. So if you've been keeping up with everything that's been said, Karen Gillan, aka Nebula herself, stated multiple times that she fully expects to join James Gunn in the DCU. She just doesn't know as who or when. And one of the characters that was tossed about by her and multiple people when they interview her is, of course, Poison Ivy. Why Poison Ivy? Well, Karen Gillan has red hair, so that means she can only play Poison Ivy. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Note to self, edit crickets in there. Yeah, I know it's dumb. Just because she has red hair doesn't automatically mean she's perfect for Poison Ivy, but that's how fan castings go these days, and nobody else can do it unless it's a person with red hair. Yeah, I know. Anyways, though, recently speaking with Collider about her future in the MCU, she said that she doesn't really know because, well, you know, there's been stuff she's done with Marvel Studios the last couple years, but the Guardians' future and her specific involvement isn't something that's been discussed at depth, and she believes that maybe Nebula's future is to kind of just go off on her own and do her own thing. But on the other side of that, she says, well, I do love working with James Gunn, and since he's not doing another Guardians, I see myself working with him again. She mentions that obviously they talk and they've had discussions, and that she believes whoever James Gunn casts her as, that he is going to pick the right choice of a character, and that she is going to do a good job. Now again, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be Poison Ivy just because it was brought up. And like Karen Gillan's casting in the MCU, I remember when there was rumors that she was joining the franchise, nobody suspected Nebula. Literally, it was one of the characters that nobody brought up. Most people thought it was going to be Mantis, actually. Some people thought Kitty Pryde. I don't know why, but okay. I guess it was probably the proximity of the events in the comics that they were building up towards or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not important. Also, she did say that she's talked to James Gunn a lot, that she's learned so much from him, and that she hears from him frequently, and that they believe that whatever they do, they're going to swing for the fences and deliver it, and if she's there, she can't wait to join the ride and reveal more soon. So maybe that's a hint towards, hey, I'm in, or maybe it's a hint towards nothing. I'm not sure. Whatever the case is, it definitely sounds like that there's already some talks and that she could potentially be playing somebody. Maybe it's not a big character. Maybe she's going to voice one of the characters in something else, or a video game character. You know, we don't know. But whatever it is, I think we can expect her there in the next couple of years, I would assume. Hey, maybe she'll pull a Sean Gunn and do, like, dual roles in there. He's Weasel, and he's going to be Maxwell Lord. So, there you go. That's something.